Hi, this is El-Gazzar, and in this video, I'll be giving you 10 tips when going camping. Um, so obviously, your focal point when going to the desert is your tent. So inside the tent, so the first tip is number one, you need to bring lots of water, and you do not want to end up being dehydrated in the desert. Okay, so always bring lots of water and make sure you drink at least 2 liters or approximately a gallon on a daily basis. If you're taking your Jeep or your SUV or 4x4, make sure you gas up at every single occasion. Make sure your tank does not go below 3/4 of a tank, and make sure you bring enough jerry cans filled with gas with you. So make sure you have, I don't know, like 4 or 5 jerry cans spare. Research your wildlife in the sense. So first, you need to know, understand the fauna of the place you're going to. Every desert has its own specific fauna. Not to mention that you need to understand the nature of the wildlife. So there are snakes, there are foxes, there are wolves, there are scorpions. You need to understand how to deal in case you are put in a situation where um, you have been bit by an insect. You need to know how to deal with such a situation. Bring lots of warm clothes with you. Lots of warm clothes. You don't want to end up freezing to death. And again, you're stuck in the desert. So just make sure you have enough warm clothes with you.
Bring enough warm clothes.
Bring warm clothes.
Your tent placement. That's extremely important. So, two things you need to avoid. First of all, you need to avoid placing your tent where it's going to be directly exposed to the sun. Otherwise, you'll end up being in an oven. The second thing you need to make sure of is you do not place your tent perpendicularly to the wind. Otherwise, the wind will blow it away. My advice is place your tent under a cliff or under an overhaul. During peak hours, so from noon until evening, when it's the hottest during the day, save your energy. Keep yourself energized in the sense that you need to munch on small snacks throughout the day as opposed to eating the typical breakfast, lunch, dinner meals. Okay, so keep yourself energized throughout the day. There will be occasions where you will get lost. It is always wise to have a compass. So make sure you bring a compass with you, okay? And a map, of course. Goes without saying. Always arrive before dark at your campsite. It is crucial to know exactly where you're going to camp and place your tent before it gets dark. If it gets dark, you're gonna have trouble placing your tent and finding your campsite. Do not forget your necessities. In the sense, don't forget your camera gear, don't forget your power bank, don't forget your knife, don't forget your sunscreen, don't forget your insect repellent, don't forget your flashlights. Don't forget, um, I don't know, a deck of cards, perhaps, just to, break the routine. Those necessities. Make your own list, but this is a very important list. Don't underestimate it. It's a tiebreaker for a camping venture. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe.